Salute everybody that's in the line. Let me get the show started. I'm a couple of minutes late. Y'all let me know how my sound is. Hope everybody had a great 4th. Salute Petty Queen. I keep muting my mic. Y'all let me know how I sound. I'm finna get started. I'm running a little late. Y'all know we don't know be on time. Well, I'm late and it still ain't really too many. It's showing there ain't too many people in here, but I'm gonna go ahead and get started, y'all. Come in, just come in.
Wanna steal my pride instead of seeing me rise. Is it because of my melon you label me a villain? Well, I'm here for the telling. I visualize, do you visualize? Wanna steal my pride instead of seeing me rise. Cop cars don't patrol us, they hold us. Click, click, bang, bang, it's over. Another mother on the shoulder. I visualize, do you visualize? Suppressed and full of stress, wondering what's next. Looking up was for help as you step on my neck. I visualize, do you visualize?
Salute. I ain't anything. Once you start resisting me, you hit bang, we ain't have shit. It won't be the same. Take it to the judge, charge it to the gang. Mama started to crack, no, she was whack. Her son got smoking, never dead in the streets. All this nonsense, no this. Plus this black on black violence. We'll build this shit 6-eyed. Gotta be prepared, can't get them scared. Man, I got kids, I do too. Looking over there, watching over here. I'm about to wait, I was too. We supposed to broke, not lay low. Hold your head high, this is how it go. We should stick together, they'll be amazed. We should stick together, they'll be afraid. Could've took a straight path, yeah, straight path. But I'm stuck up in the maze. Funny how the world turned out fine. Shot at 8 o'clock, lose by 9. Feeling like Jesus lost my mind. What you say, Marie? One more time. Cause I feel you. How can you cause so much pain? When you know it's just that right. I think that you visualize. Cause I feel you. How can you cause so much pain? When you know it's just that right. All of my dreams when I can't sleep. They don't care when you look like me. All of my dreams when I can't sleep. They don't care when you look like me. You gotta find your peace. This is the story of my life. Where is my place to be? I know the feeling just ain't right. That is my brother's blood in the streets. I got my demons chasing me. Why do I feel so all alone? One in this world I can't call home. I just wanna live my life. Why do we always have to fight? Feeling like I was born to lose. Feeling like I was born to die. That is my brother's blood in the streets.
So, y'all, I had to play that song. And credit goes to the people that singing that song. That's my niece that's on the song. Y'all can find her on Facebook by the name of Love Jones. She got multiple Facebook pages. So the one that she's currently active on is Love Jones. And the guy that's rapping is an old friend of mine. You can find him on Facebook as well under just find Love Jones and you can find him because he got multiple pages too. It's Fred Herbert something. But y'all, today, this content that I'm bringing to y'all, it's serious, it's deep to me because we see this all the time and it always get ignored. So before I even begin, I want to say this. I'm bringing this content to y'all to bring awareness that bullying has to stop. It's getting old. It's causing people to not want to even keep going. It's causing people to not want to even try. Like, bullying is not a good thing. And it's the sad part about it is you even see adults on social media bullying other adults. Also, I want to say that I am speaking from the freedom of speech. This is just my opinion. This is everybody's entitled to their own opinion. This is my commentary on this, how I feel about the situation. Also, no harm intended. This is just my disclaimer. And so everything that I'm about to say from this point on is allegedly, although it did come out of the mother's mouth of the child that I'm about to speak on. And this is just my opinion. Hey, Easy. Thanks for tuning in. So, yeah, okay. Last night I stayed up kind of late and I was just looking into this story and it's deep. It's about a young girl by the name of Aubreigh Wyatt. She's only 13 years old. She was only 13 years old. She was born March 17th, 2010, and she passed September 4th, 2023. And she was found by her mother in her room. She decided to take her own life due to the fact of being bullied by 4 girls at her school in Ocean Springs, Mississippi. They would bully her online. They was taunting her at school. They actually got into physical fights. It's just different stuff, just bullying, just bullying, just bullying. Her mom did all that she could. She went to the school board. They failed her. She went to the judicial. They failed her. And meanwhile, this 13, and I keep saying 13 the way I'm saying it because any age is too young, it's too early. But at the age of 13, she just felt like it's too much pressure. She couldn't take it. I don't know what this is a baby. I don't know what she felt or what she was going through. Like, and she's being bullied by 4 girls. The main girl that was bullying her, allegedly, that's been accused of bullying her, her dad is a superintendent at another school district. So basically, it's cool. It's another set of parents that say they don't know what to do with their child. How you don't know what to do with a 13-year-old child that's bullying somebody else's child? It's a lot to do. Yeah. Salute to everybody that's coming in here. Make sure y'all hit that like button. I'm not even reading the chat because I just really want to stay focused on what I'm saying. I'll go back to the chat. So everybody that's speaking, salute. Thank y'all for coming in. For those that are just not coming in, it's about Aubreigh Wyatt. She's 13. She took her own life due to bullying. And it's sad how they bullied this girl at school. They bullied her after school, at school practice. They even bullied her online. Even after her passing, they made a little doll, a little stuffed doll, and mocked her for the way that she decided to take her life. Yet these little girls are not being punished. They're not being charged. It's nothing at this point is going on. What has happened was Aubreigh's mother had to take down all of her social media platforms because they put a gag order on her saying that she can't even speak on her own daughter's situation due to the fact of protection of the other 4 girls that was bullying her daughter. Like, are y'all really getting what I'm saying? Like, it's just, it's deep because this was a eighth grade. These are eighth graders, 7th, 8th graders. I mean, then it's like the parents of the 4 girls that are being accused of bullying Aubreigh. They parents want protection for their kids. But who protected Aubreigh? Nobody but her mom. Her mama protected her, but it's to her, it wasn't enough. To her, it wasn't enough. And I don't get it. Ain't no way I'm going to sit and say, I'm a mother of 4, and my kids are up in age. I don't care. Right is right, wrong is wrong. Even if the parents of the 4 girls that are feeling like their children are responsible for her death, it is like, y'all see the video that your children are putting on social media mocking her afterwards. Then they got on Aubreigh's memorial wall that her mama made for her, telling her, oh, we was close friends, I'm so sorry, we love you, we miss you. But then make a video mocking her of how she took her own life. Like, it's crazy. Then her mama can't even speak on it. Then they were saying how the girls are about a mama speaking of her daughter and talking about her own daughter, her baby, her something that she birthed. She's speaking on her daughter's situation. She can't even speak on her own daughter's situation. So therefore, we as a society of people that got hearts and really care, got to speak for her. They done made her shut up. She can't speak and say her own child's name. Let me take a minute to read the chat. Salute Marisha, Easy, Petty Queen, Cousin Otto. Thank you for popping out. I'm behind on the chat, y'all, because I'm trying to just stay focused. Yeah, Easy. It is crazy. It's very crazy. And it's not only that, they're also going around now that her mother name is Heather Wyatt. They're even making fake accounts using AI as this woman's voice. Like, this woman cannot catch a break for nothing in the world. Like, she lost her baby. She's telling her story. She's telling how she was the one that even found her baby. This woman has lost her child, and yet you got to sit a parent saying they don't know what to do with their child. You whoop her ass. You take her to go get some psychiatric help, but then you want your child to be protected. Meanwhile, your child was the cause. Well, allegedly, your child is being accused of bullying this girl. Your child has played a role allegedly in this girl making a decision that she made at such a young age. Like, not only that, these girls that was accused of bullying her, they are the same age as her. Like, what is going on in this world that the youth is so, even the youth is so demonic. Like, even the youth they evil. They doing stuff that, but that's why it's important to watch what you do around your kids, watch what you say around your kids. And you can't always monitor your kids 24/7, but it is a such thing as monitoring your kids, knowing what they're doing, and to overlook the fact that Audrey and her mama was asking for help. Just stop the bullying. Just leave my daughter alone. Do y'all not know the pain that this woman have to endure? Not only is she sitting here missing her child, she can't even rightfully get justice for her child and speak as a mother and for her child, because she got to stop talking. She got a gag order, cease and desist, or whatever you want to call it. They have stopped this woman from talking about her child and what happened to her child, saying that by her speaking about what happened to her child, and she feel as though those 4 set of girls was the reason why her child made the decision that she made. She has to stop talking about it because it's causing emotional distress on the girls that are being accused of bullying her child. Like, y'all don't think that this woman is dealing with emotional stress, saying that she putting defamation of character on the girls, and so y'all don't think that y'all don't think that Audrey was dealing with emotional distress. Y'all don't think that she was hurting. Y'all don't think that this woman is hurting. She can't. it's one thing to lose a child. It don't matter what way you lose a child. It's one thing to lose a child, but then to not be able to speak on it, you already not getting justice for it. But then I can't speak on it. I can't on public platforms. But what happened to the amendment of freedom of speech? So do we have freedom of speech or do we not have freedom of speech? Like, can we talk or can we not talk? But it's like, if you talk, you're gonna get banned. You're gonna have to shut the hell up. You can't say this. You can't say this. So do we really have freedom of speech? Because if we did, then Heather Wyatt would be able to talk about her daughter, Aubreigh Wyatt, a 13-year-old that unalived herself due to the fact of some other girls that have issues within themselves, picking and bullying with her. It's weird. It's weird. Man, bullying is dangerous to the extension of unalive yourself. Yes, it is. Demonic energy. And the sad part about it, Otto, is that they are babies. These kids are kids. They ain't even, man, in my eyes, like they toddlers. How, and that's the question that you just really just pose yourself, like, how is it that these kids so young can really just act the way they act and do the things they do? Like, where are they getting it from? They're getting it from somewhere. And they can be getting it from the things that they watch, the things that they see, things they hear, or the people that they surround themselves with. That's why you have to be careful at what you feed into your body, because the body's the temple. You gotta watch what you eat, drinking, hearing, watching. You gotta watch the conversations and people that you have, because baby, spirits are real. And it's easy to get yourself caught up in bull crap. It's easy to get yourself caught up in bull crap. And it's no way to explain it. It's no way to explain it. And for these 4 parents to act as if they have no care in the world, no type of sympathy at all for this woman who's grieving her child. Like, come on now. Glad you're covering this. Thank you, Petty Queen. I had to cover because it kind of like it's a real touchy situation, and people don't really want to speak on certain stuff, but it's just time out for the drama and the bull crap and the pulling up and the fighting and come outside and this and that and the rah-rah and the hollering and screaming. Like, let's bring awareness to what really needs to be brought attention to. Like, come on. Yeah, it's all right to be have a little drama in your life, but we need to be focused more. We the generation that need to be trying to guide our kids into something better, because you got youth out here that don't actually have any guidance. They do be feeling like, I gotta bully and pick on somebody because I don't accept myself, or I'm not accepted, or at least I feel that way. So let me go and pick on somebody else and bully somebody else, and then this be the end result. And this woman can't even get no justice for her baby because she herself can't even speak on it. So I have to deal with the fact that as a mother, like I said before, I can't speak on my child's situation. The court's not helping. The parents not helping. They can't even come to that woman and say, well, Miss Heather Wyatt, I'm sorry that you lost your daughter. However, as a parent, I do feel like my daughter or my child is not responsible for it, but you have my deepest condolences and you have my deepest sympathy. They can't even be grown enough to do that and say that to their woman. It's like, okay, they don't care. But if they was put in her shoes, then how would they feel? Like, what if somebody bully their kids? You're gonna go all out your way to try to get justice for your daughter, but they still have their kids. She don't. She gotta live with it. She gotta live with it. Never know how what these kids going through or what's on their minds. Then that's sad. Exactly, easy. Like, you can even ask your kids, how was school? Oh, it was good. How you feeling? I'm okay. Because some kids don't know how to go to their parents and talk to their parents and tell their parents, Mom, Dad, I'm getting picked on, I'm getting bullied. They don't know how to say that. They don't know how to express it, because now it can be to a point to where they feel like, what's the point? They feel like ain't nobody gonna listen to me. And then not only that, Heather got the mother Heather, she probably sitting there having regrets, like I could have done more. She probably feel like she failed her baby because she couldn't get justice for her baby. She couldn't get them to stop bullying her baby. Nobody don't know what that woman going through and how she's feeling. 13. That baby life ain't even begun. She just hit a teenager stage. Didn't even get to see what the world had to offer to her. And everybody can't handle peer pressure. Everybody can't handle it. Everybody don't have tough skin, and you don't have to. But it should have never been to the point to where this girl felt like the only way she could stop being picked on and bullied is if she just gone ahead and unalive herself, or she probably was feeling like the world would be better off without me. You know how sad that is for a 13-year-old to have them thoughts? You know how sad it is for a 13-year-old to sit up here and pick on somebody? And you know how sad and evil and demonic that it is for 12 and 13-year-old kids to get online they say the video been taken down, but to get online and mock the passing of somebody else. And the sad part about it, you got grown ass people that on social media doing the same thing, bullying, picking on people, doing dumb shit. Like, easy. I'm trying to take my time with it, but it's like it's crazy, and it's like my body done got warm, and I ain't never really warm. I'm always cold. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, it is sad. It is sad, Peter. Hey, my mother's keeper. Y'all forgive me. I'm behind in the comments because I ain't reading the comments right now. Easy said this generation is cursed for real, for real. The things that they do for attention. Man, it's sad. It's very, very sad. It's sad. And we ain't even talking about the kids at this point. Well, I'm not talking about the kids at this point. I'm just talking about it's sad at what the adults get on social media platforms, and it's sad at what they display. Because our kids are coming up. Our kids are going to interact, and they're going to react what they are seeing. It's sometimes kids pick up on stuff and it's not learned in the home, because sometimes your kids will go outside and be a whole different person from what you don't raise them to be. You don't see the person that everybody else sees. Like in your eyes, that's my little angel, but your angel really out here terrorizing the hell out of somebody else's child. And as a parent, it would be hard if somebody came to me and told me, your son's out here picking and bullying with my son, and my son's sad and depressed about it. Don't you know I'm gonna get on my kid's ass about that? Like, bro, chill. Where you getting that from? And it be the fact that sometimes a bully only bullies a person to keep from getting bullied themselves. Then you got people to go along with the get along, like that, just to belong and fit in. And now this generation of kids, that's the main thing. I want to belong to something. I want to fit into something. Man, listen. I don't say people have the freedom to bash each other, but speaking facts will get you a gag order and blackball. Exactly. As long as you bring an awareness, as long as you speaking some truth, some motivation, something that's gonna elevate people, that's gonna get them back into the character, you're gonna be banned. Your page will be taken down. They don't want to hear the truth. They don't want us as people. And when I say us as people, let me say this, a quick disclaimer. When I say us as people, it's not a race thing. I'm saying us, the nation, period. They don't want us to come together. They want us to be at each other's throat. They want us to have hate for each other and get in the middle of the street and fight each other and unalive each other. And they liked it. Drama sells. Drama sells. Drama gets more attention. Drama goes viral because you're making a fool out of yourself, to be honest and tell the truth. Because you get on social media platforms, you cussing, you hollering, you arguing, you all out your body. And then a year or two from now, you're gonna look back and be like, all that for what? And it shouldn't even take a year or two. Some of these grown ass people need to take a look at themselves right now and say, I'm making a damn fool out myself on this social media app for these little coins that they give us. And that's what they want you to do. They want you to act. They want you to act out, embarrass yourself, put all your personal business online, and we're gonna pay you for it. But is it really worth it in the end? Because our money ain't good money. Okay. My must keep on just not saying your comment. You said out of found what is going on. I'm speaking about a 13-year-old girl who was born March the 17th of 2010, and she unalive. She took her own, she ended her own life on September the 4th of 2023 due to bullying. And this happened 10 months ago in Ocean Springs, Mississippi. Her mother name is Heather Wyatt, and her name is Aubreigh Wyatt. Her mother, Heather, platforms had to be taken down because they put a gag order on her because by her speaking about the incident of what happened to her child, the parents of the 4-year-old, the parents of the 4 group of girls that was accused of bullying Aubreigh, their parents are in fear of their lives and they want protection for their daughter. And Heather Wyatt is allegedly being accused and allegedly being sued for defamation of character and causing emotional distress upon the 4 girls who are accused of bullying her daughter to the point where her daughter Aubreigh Wyatt at the age of 13 took her own life. That's what I'm speaking on. That's what's going on. Mm-hmm. Uh, yeah, yeah. I'm still reading catched up on the comments. Why she can't express her thoughts and emotions about her daughter? Because easy they saying that due to the fact that she's speaking about what happened to her daughter, it's not just that she's speaking about what happened to her daughter. She's saying that the 4 girls that was bullying her daughter, they're the cause of why her daughter chose to take her to end her own life. And the 4 girls' parents feel like uh their kids are now in danger, and she's putting defamation on the character on their kids, and they don't feel like that their kids are responsible for Aubreigh unaliving herself. So they put a gag order on her for her to stop speaking on it and ask that her platforms be taken down. No guidance, kids raising kids, and that's facts. That's facts. These kids in this generation, if they don't get no guidance, if don't nobody take the time out to actually raise these kids and really talk to these kids and educate these kids, they're gonna be lost. They're gonna be lost out here in this world. They're gonna be lost. Because how can, as adults, how can we educate the youth to do better if we doing it ourselves and we are displaying it on social media platforms where these kids tune to? Like now these days, every child has a electronic device. They have access to see whatever it is on social media platforms, on the TVs, and even in the music. Even in the music, it's displayed all over. But when we was coming up, it was like we had parental guidance. Like you couldn't watch certain stuff on the TV. Like your parents had a code set on the TV to where you ain't finna watch that. You ain't finna watch that. It was more, you know what I'm saying? You was more protected from watching it. But now it's just out there. It's just out in the opening. It's right there in your kid's face. We as the grown adults, and then this is the problem too, y'all. This is what I say is the problem. The fact that when we was growing up, it took a village to raise a child. If you got caught doing something, whatever neighbor in their neighborhood that saw you doing it, they had the right to get on you. They're gonna tell your mama gonna get on you. When your daddy get home, your daddy gonna get on you. Like everybody had a say so. It took a village to raise a child, and they really stood on it. But now this generation of kids, they got it made, they got it easy. The parents don't want nobody saying nothing to their kids. Don't say nothing to my child. But at the end of the day, you're not saying nothing to your child. You let your child do whatever it is that they want to do. But then when your child get into some trouble, oh, nah, my child didn't do that. My child don't act like that. How would you know when you spending hours a day yourself on social media? The same thing that your child going out in the streets doing, you sitting right there at home on social media in front of a screen half of the day doing the same thing that your child is out there in the streets doing. And your child is doing it because I see my mama doing it, I see my daddy doing it, so it must be okay. So I'm gonna go do it. And you don't have no guidance, and you don't have no, that child not getting disciplined. So out in the streets, that child ain't gonna respect no adult. You can't tell me what to do. You ain't my mom. We couldn't dare tell no adult that. We couldn't. These kids got it made. These days in time, negativity is more popular. Exactly. Facts. Easy. What are we talking about? My mother's keeper. I guess I'm behind in the comments. Someone is covering a 13-year-old who took her life over a bullying situation story. My mother's keeper. The 13-year-old, her name is Aubreigh Wyatt, and her mother name is Heather Wyatt. Yeah. A 13-year girl unalived herself, and the mom was given a gag order not to speak on it. Mhm. That's even crazier for her not to be able to give her side of the story on behalf of her daughter. Otto said, you preaching this Sunday. Yeah, Otto, because we're going to take it to church today. It's time out. And I'm not joking, I'm dead serious, but it's just really time out for, like, why can't we do more positive stuff? Like, why can't we motivate and educate and uplift our youth, not only just our youth? And it's so sad that the adults need to be raised all over again. And it's not the fact that we didn't grow up in a household where we had disciplinary, where we was taught. It's just the fact that as you get older, you just do whatever it is that you want to do at your own free will. And it's sad that, like I said, these kids walk around like and sometimes some kids will make it seem like they parents ain't taught them not a doggone thing. Not a nothing. They'll go out here and be disrespectful, cussing in front of adults, doing whatever it is they want to do, smoking and drinking with your kids and all that. Nah, baby, we ain't doing none of that. We ain't doing all that. Who gonna raise these kids? Because if not, they're gonna turn to the street. They gonna do whatever it is they see everybody else doing because they think that is popular. I'm cool if I do this. That's the trend. Man, these kids will be forever doing this. Don't nobody step up and say nothing. But that's the problem. You go live and you talk about something positive, you talk about something motivational, you talk about something that's elevational. Ain't nobody tuning in. Ain't nobody come to see you older than nobody else. But go live and talk about how you just whooped 2-3 girls and they did this and did that and all that. You got a whole audience. You got a whole crowd. Motivation don't get spread like that. The truth don't get spread. The truth only goes so far. And when you speaking the truth, you can only say a certain amount of things. And then you have to watch the words that you say when you say them. Because they don't want to hear the truth. It's crazy how we've been so blinded by the way the world operates that we wouldn't even know the truth if it slapped us in the face. Because truth be told, they put the truth right in our face. They put it in our face through the movies, through the music, social media sites. They put it in our face, and yet we still don't see it. Warning always comes before destruction. And then not only that, y'all, when I tell y'all, it was a video of the woman's. When I'm gonna stop saying the woman, I want to say her name and I want to say the daughter name. The mother, Heather Wyatt, she was sitting in her daughter Aubreigh Wyatt room. Allegedly, that might have been her daughter's room. And she was just going through her daughter's stuff. And she was sitting in the middle of the floor and she just bust out crying because she found all the letters that her daughter had been writing. And it was like farewell letters and it was like goodbye letters. And this was like literally like almost 9 months after her daughter passing. She was finding these letters. And her finding them letters now is like she just couldn't do nothing but scream. And the way a mother screaming for their child, it's a different type of scream. The pain, just imagine the pain that this woman is feeling. I lost my daughter. Y'all 4 adults still have y'all daughters. The adults don't care. And the way these girls are acting and the way they was allegedly bullying this girl, even I'm saying like this, from just allegedly they've been accused of bullying this girl. Just the simple fact of the video that they actually had the audacity to go and make a mockery. So therefore they still was picking and bullying on this girl even after her passing. Something ain't right. Like, is it learned behavior? It's just something that you picking it up. And then the parents got the audacity to say they don't know what to do with their child. Okay. Oh, this happened in Mississippi. Ocean Springs, Mississippi. Oh, that's sad. Thanks. I was trying to understand who you were speaking on. A 13-year-old girl by the name of Aubreigh Wyatt and her mother, Heather Wyatt. That is strange as it gets sound backwards to me. All we could do is pray, take it one day at a time. Y'all, I'm catching up on the comments because I'm going to end it soon unless. Look at my sister. Just think, these are cases that we hear about suicide. I had to read it. I'm glad I read it before I said it out loud. These are the cases that we hear about. Suicide and has skyrocketed ever since the C-19. You speaking facts, someone. Thank you, Ada. Hey, sis. Right. We got to be the next village for these kids, like our parents was, and Tisha. And sis, you know, like I know how our parents was, is, and gonna be. You know that for a fact. We know. We know. Okay. Girl, I'm finna start shouting. Shout, Otto. Go ahead and shout. Let them use you, baby. Issa said, let's go to him. Truth gets silenced. Lies get spreaded. The mama could make no videos, but they can make mocking videos. That's just sick and sad. That's the part that's the pissed off part about it. This woman can't even grieve in peace because these little ass girls are still sitting up here. Well, the video was taken down, but it don't matter about the video being taken down. It's the fact that y'all have the mindset. Yeah, at a young age, these 4 girls' minds are already filled with nothing but hatred and evilness. To do that, to mock somebody in a passing, 48 hours of this girl passed, of Aubrey passing, unaliving herself, these 4 girls going to make a mockery of her. Like, really? Baby. Man, I don't get it. I don't get it. And what is it gonna take for the bullying to stop? What is it gonna take for us as adults to take a step back and say, okay, just because it's not your child, don't ever think that it can't be your child. Don't ever think that it won't be your child. Even if it's the one that's being bullied or the one that's bullying, don't ever think that it can't be you. We just hope and pray that it won't be you or it won't be your kids. But these other parents have to put themselves in her the wife's in place. This woman is going through the motions, and the fact that, okay, she's finding these letters after her daughter has passed. She can't speak on her daughter after what happened to her daughter, after the decision that her daughter made. She can't get justice. And it feel like, and technically, everybody's being protected except her daughter. Like, I can literally like put myself in her. I'm not gonna put myself in her shoes, but I'm hypothetically speaking. If that was my daughter, I'd be saying to myself, why the hell couldn't my daughter be protected? Why my daughter couldn't get that same treatment? Why y'all just couldn't leave my daughter the hell alone? Why, as parents, y'all not doing a damn thing to y'all daughters Y'all can still take trips and have memories and create more memories with y'all kids. I can't. I'm sitting here grieving, hurting, and I gotta take it in silence to know that you gave birth to a child that you can't even speak her name on social media platforms because somebody else that caused your child emotional distress, they want their kids protected because their kids going through emotional stress. The emotional stress that them other 4 girls need to be dealing with is the fact of they allegedly being accused of bullying this girl, but let alone they need to be feeling some type of way due to the fact of they mock the fact of how this girl decided to make the decision that she made. So if you wasn't bullying her before her passing, you definitely are bullying her even after her passing. That's crazy as hell. Let me comment, child. It's sad. They different race or all the same race we are talking about now. Uh, all the same race. Great content, someone. Thank you, Otto. And I think that I'm gonna be the one. I think that this would be my content from here on out. Like I have some motivational videos coming, but I just feel like that it need to be more awareness brought to this about bullying, about the fact that kids are being left in hot ass cars. Like it's been beyond, it's been past that time of bringing awareness. If we can sit up and keep up with drama, and then we can sit up and know everything that's going on social media sites, that's very, the shit is so fucking irrelevant. It can be yet a little bit at times entertaining, but it be also over the top. It's embarrassing. Just great live. Thank you to everybody. Either the whole world backwards fam. I'm about to move to Mars, y'all. Well, when you move to Mars, invite all the cousins. Y'all hit the like button if you haven't. To the 3 of y'all that I'm seeing still in here, I appreciate y'all. Like I said, hit that like button. If you haven't, subscribe, share the live, bring awareness. For those of you that are in here, put hashtag uh put hashtag say her name. I'm gonna post a comment. I'm gonna post it because her name definitely should be spoke upon. Her name definitely should. Her mother's voice definitely should be heard. But the sad part about it, did I mention that they are making fake video? They are making fake accounts, fake GoFundMe accounts, and fake cash apps, and they're using this woman's voice with AI. That's crazy. That's very crazy. Mm, I'm typing. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Mm, mm. Her mama might can't speak on it on social media, but we definitely can. It's not gonna hurt because what if it was your, like, you know, on Facebook, not Mars dog. Then we coming to right, easy. And I said the entertainment dog. If you going to the moon, then we going to the moon too. But y'all, I thank you, Peter Queen. That's it. That's her name. It still it don't matter what age she was. Definitely too young to have experienced it. She was robbed out of her. She was. How do I want to say it? Like due to the pressure that she was under and the bullying that she had to deal with and going through. Yeah, I would put it in those time in that terminology. She was robbed out of her own life, out of her youth. She it just everything was just starting with her. She was a straight A student, only 13 years old. Only 13 years old. I just still cannot wrap my mind around the fact of how so young, so young, that the actions that was taken by the four girls who are allegedly who are for my channel purposes' sake, I'm saying allegedly, that they bullied her to the point that there was a decision that she chose to make. And these girls, and the sad part about it, if they did it to Aubrey, what makes you think that they won't do it to somebody else? Their behavior is not going to stop, especially if they see that allegedly they did this. They not being held accountable for it. Their parents not making them hold accountability. They gonna go on with their life. And if they are doing this like this at 13, even to get up and make a video and mock this girl after her pass, and they 13, oh, they mindsets already jacked up. They're gonna continue their behavior, allegedly, possibly, and it could possibly be worse. When is it gonna stop? Because even after her passing, the bullying still carried on. She's no longer here, and they still bullying her. They were still bullying her. Satan robs her of her innocence. Yes, and that's what the devil does. He comes to steal, kill, and destroy. You have to be careful. You got to be careful. These people ain't real. These people not genuine. They'll wear sheep clothing the whole time. They wolves, they snakes. And it's sad that these demonic forces, entity, this energy is taking over the youth now, because our young kids, they are too young to even notice when they are on a a warfare attack. They don't know that. They don't know when it's a heavy demonic force upon them. That's why you gotta stay prayed up. You gotta pray for your kids. You gotta talk to your kids about God. You gotta talk to your kids about life. Period. Point blank. Y'all need to talk to y'all kids. Teach y'all kids about bullying. Teach y'all kids about leaving people the hell alone, because it's so unfair. And then you got it to where these kids, like even now these days, and going to school, your child can go to school. Your child got the most expensive shoes and clothes and looking good, hair done, nails done, hair waved up, cut and everything. But yet there's another less fortunate child that don't have the best. And your child is fine with what they got because they know that mom and dad is providing and doing the best they can for me. But yet when you have kids who feel like they are better than a child that's less unfortunate, they get the picking and bullying. Now your child feeling like, why I can't have them shoes? Why I can't have them clothes? Now, before I end it, I'm gonna say this. Words are spells, and those kids that mocked her only cursed themselves. You absolutely right. Because karma is real. And Lord forbids if karma spin their block. And I was just gonna say that before I end this show. To the parents of those four girls who are being accused of bullying Aubrey, how would you feel if the shoe was on the other foot? How would they feel if it was reversed? How would they feel if they was Heather Wyatt and they child got bullied and they child got picked on and mocked after they passing? They got picked on at school. They got picked on online to the point where they go in the room and close the door and they unalive themselves. And now they have to take a gag order and they getting sued and they got to shut up and they can't speak on their child. How would they feel? This woman has to endure all of it. My child is no longer here with me. All I have is memories. I can't grieve in peace because they still was mocking her. I tried to get justice for my baby. The system failed my baby. I tried to get justice. I tried to get justice for my child. And I'm gonna speak as if I'm here the wise since she can't talk. My daughter unalived herself because she was bullied. I go to the superintendent, which is one of the girls' parent that was bullying my child. I got ignored. I went to the court system. I got ignored. I'm the one that's being sued because I can't speak of my daughter Aubreigh Wright unaliving herself due to the fact that she was being bullied. I have to hush. I got to take a gag order. I can't speak on my child. I can't get justice for my child. All I can do is grieve, and I can't do that in peace because my child's still getting bullied after her passing. The fact that these other four parents have not reached out to me to send me no type of sympathy, no type of care in the world. They don't give a damn. My child is gone. They still got their child. I'm left here with notes from my child telling me goodbye. All I can think about is the last time that I sat and saw my child in the condition that she was in. I feel like I failed my baby because I couldn't get justice for my baby. I feel like I couldn't help my baby. I feel like I didn't fight hard enough for my baby. Put yourself in Heather Wyatt's shoes and see how it feels. It ain't a good feeling. And to know that I can't speak my own baby name on social media due to a gag order for protection of the other four girls that was bullying my child. The other four girls need to be protected. I'm not wishing no harm on those four girls, but my baby wasn't protected except from me. And as a mother, you still feel like that wasn't good enough because my child gone. Even as adults, y'all better think about y'all actions. Stop letting folks get y'all out y'all body. Stop entertaining bullshit. And start reaching out to these kids. It's not too late. These kids can be saved if only they got the right guidance that'll save them. If you got kids, I don't care how old your kids are, how young they are. Hug your kids, let them know they are loved. They are needed here. They here for a purpose. God created them, so therefore they got a purpose. They here for a reason. If your child doing any bullying or you think your child doing any bullying, man, go get your child some help because they need it. And if you feel like your child ain't doing nothing wrong, don't hold your child in the wrong, bro. Right is right, wrong is wrong. Make your child accountability. And if you are one of them parents that always feel like, oh, my child don't do no wrong, then you and your child need some help. And I said what I said. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's all. Y'all have a good Sunday. I'm finna go calm my nerves. Y'all stay safe and y'all stay prayed up. Y'all pray for the youth and y'all pray for these grown ass adults that's on here doing the same thing that these young ass kids doing. Pray for peace. See y'all on the next live. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, share the live, and say her name. Aubreigh Wyatt. I'm out.